What's up with it, y'all? Some motherfucking birthday and shit. It's story time though. I got my motherfucking ass whooped in New Orleans and shit. Not too bad, but hey, nigga got my ass caught with one and shit like a motherfucker. Y'all tune the fuck in, man. I know motherfuckers was wondering and shit. What the fuck happened and shit. I was like, I'm gonna go on live and tell y'all about the shit. Y'all tune the fuck in though, man. It's my birthday and shit. Man, you gotta be on point though. Everywhere you go, man, you gotta be on motherfucking point. And I was not on fucking point. I ain't gonna lie. I was out there getting fucked up. Before I get into the motherfucking story, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little recap of my little. It was supposed to be the weekend and shit, but that shit turned into a fucking turnaround trip like a motherfucker. My first time coming to New Orleans without a woman. It's okay. You ain't got to be saying to the beach every time. I'm about to enjoy myself. Strong powers activate. Definitely about to find some food. A nigga starving. So I'm at the bar eating my po' boy, and this big bitch come trying to holler. She looking like my mama age and shit. This bitch help herself to one of my goddamn shrimp and fries. I'm just like, damn, bitch. Turn up. Turn up. I was cranked up, man. I was having a good ass time out there and shit. Yeah, but you gotta be on point though, everywhere you fucking go and shit. New Orleans always a good time and shit. Anytime you go and shit, you always gonna have a good time out there and shit. You definitely gotta be on point when you go and shit because this time I was not on point and I chose to go out there by myself. This time and shit, as usual, every time I go out there and shit, I'm with a woman and shit. But I was just like, you know what? I don't even feel like bringing no sand to the beat. I'm just gonna go out there and enjoy myself, have a good motherfucking time and shit. They look at me, boy, I was out there live and shit before the bullshit happened. I was live in a motherfucker, man. That's when shit hit the fan. That's what shit hit the motherfucking fan and shit. Nigga ended up fucked up.
I ain't never
I'm
had
talking
to scrap
about
that hard in my
the nigga was
motherfucking
in
life.
fucking
But
survival
shit, it's
mode
all
like a
good. I
motherfucker.
made
I'm
it
talking
home.
about I had my ass leaking like a bitch. But boom, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. This is exactly what the fuck happened. So I'm out there enjoying my motherfucking self, having a good fucking time and shit. You know, I just it was my birthday weekend. I'm 31, and I'm going ahead and give myself a round of applause because I made it to 31. Like nigga, a lot of motherfuckers ain't make it to their 31st birthday, so I'm just happy to be here, man. Shit, I'm just happy to motherfucking be here and shit. Like, happy that I can make it home. Happy that I done got back to my motherfucking life and my kids and shit. Because before my little situation happened, man, I seen a nigga get fucking stabbed like a motherfucker. I'm talking about they had this man leaking like a bitch. I'm talking about blood all over Bourbon Street. But boom, man, I'm in the club after I left the club and shit. I'm walking down the streets on Bourbon, having a good time, laughing, drinking. I was fucked up, man. I started off with about 3 grams of shrooms that night here. Like, I just threw them bitches back and shit. Like I knew better and shit because it's like I was out there by myself and shit. So I put myself in that motherfucking predicament and shit. But I should have been on more careful and shit, knowing I was out there by myself and somewhere that I don't stay at and shit. But man, I seen a little bitch and I started hollering at the little bitch. And I'm talking about I had my phone. I talking about my phone got took chain snatched, and I had my phone in my hand and shit when I started talking to the bitch. I'm talking about we chopping it up and shit, having a conversation and shit. And I mean my dumb ass, I'm my dumb ass thinking I put that bitch in my pocket, not knowing that that bitch did not fucking go in my pocket. That bitch fell onto the motherfucking floor while I'm talking to the bitch, and I did not hear that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I'm steady trying to holler at the bitch. I did not see that bitch fall out my pocket on the motherfucking floor and shit. But and I knew that's what happened and shit because after I walked off and shit, that's when I realized I ain't have my shit. But same time as I'm talking to the bitch actually reached down and picked that bitch up. And no, I'm thinking that's her shit. I'm talking about I had a little sweat rag on my motherfucking shoulder and shit. The bitch took my sweat rag off, picked the phone up, wiped that bitch off and shit. And after the conversation was ended and shit, hey, I walked off jigging, partying and shit. As soon as I packed my motherfucking phone and shit, I realized that was my phone that bitch picked up. I'm like, fuck. Like I already knew that bitch was gone the minute I realized that bitch. So I walked back to the bitch. I'm just like, get my motherfucking phone. She like, what phone? And pulled out a motherfucking taser. Soon as she pulled out the taser, I smacked the bitch. Like, he had me fucked up. I ain't even think about it. Soon as that bitch said what phone and pulled out the taser out her motherfucking purse, all I know is my hand was on that bitch's face. I'm talking about I hit the fuck out that bitch. The bitch fell. She had a homegirl with her. She pulled out some goddamn pepper spray. Pepper sprayed the nigga. I hit that bitch too. Then here come a stud with her grizzly looking ass and shit. Hit that bitch too. And they had, man, before you know it, the other niggas, the locals hopped in. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga caught my ass, popped me smooth in my eye. My glasses fell off like a motherfucker. As soon as I reached down to put my motherfucking pick my glasses up, boom, got caught with another one. Then motherfucker started pulling my goddamn hair and shit, snatched my goddamn chain off, and before you know it, shit, we fighting. I'm scrapping hard, like I'm talking about. I'm fighting, and then I ain't getting knocked out or nothing, but I managed to get back on my get back to myself and shit. And it was a lot of them motherfuckers and shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking about them motherfuckers was deep out there, them goddamn locals and shit. And man, I'm just scrapping at this point. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just like, fuck it. I want all the smoke now. And shit. Hell, nigga, I'm talking about, nigga, I felt like I was in fucking survival mode out there and shit. Like, nigga, I was talking about all that goddamn adrenaline rushing and shit. And after I'm fighting, beating motherfuckers up and shit, I made my way back to the bitch who picked up my goddamn phone. I'm talking about I beat her bitch ass up some more. Shit, I had to. I'm talking about, nigga, I was mad than a bitch. I started whooping on this bitch. It took a nigga to drag me up off that bitch. I'm talking about I was fucking this bitch up. Like, it was my fault though. I was not on point. My ass, I'm talking about I'm out there getting fucked up like a bitch. I'm talking about, nigga, I was full of that shit, nigga. Them shrooms, nigga, I was feeling too good before that shit happened, nigga. I'm talking about, nigga, I was having a time of my life before that shit happened. But that's what happens when you ain't on point, man. You gotta stay alert. You gotta be aware and shit, because had my ass been on motherfucking point and not being so motherfucking full of it and shit, I would not have fucking realized I dropped my goddamn phone. What up? I see more people tuning in and shit. But yeah, man, I did not realize I dropped my goddamn phone. That's how motherfucking fucked up I was out there. I'm talking about I ate 3 grams of shrooms that night. I ain't talking about I was feeling so motherfucking lovely and shit. And this is why I always bring a woman with me when I go out there and shit. So I ain't gotta look for no women out there. I ain't gotta holler at nobody. But hey man, I was feeling good. I just wanted to be by myself this time and shit. And I ain't gonna lie. When I seen the bitch in the club. I'm talking about I was scoping that bitch. And when I ran into it on the street, man, I'm just hollering and shit. The bitch looked good. She was looking good than a motherfucker. But my dumb ass and shit, thinking I put my goddamn phone in my goddamn pocket and shit, and that bitch slipped on the floor. I'm talking about I watched the whole shit go down, but not fucking paying attention. I'm talking about oblivious to the fact that was my goddamn phone that the bitch picked up. I'm talking about she took my own sweat rag off my shoulder and shit, wiped that bitch off. And after the conversation and shit, hey, I walked off, jigging to the motherfucking city, and I got like 2 motherfucking steps away and realized, fuck, that was my goddamn phone. I was just like, goddamn, because I had my phone on me the whole goddamn time, and I realized, damn, this bitch got my motherfucking phone. So I came back, shit, what's up with it, y'all? I came back and shit. Yeah, I'm streaming off my motherfucking laptop and shit. Yeah, I came back and my phone, she ain't have it on, and she had already passed that shit off to somebody else up in the motherfucking clique. And I'm just like, damn, that shit gone. So nigga, I was mad at this point. So soon as I asked for my phone back, that bitch pulled that goddamn taser out so goddamn quick and said, what phone? I was like, okay, that bitch said, what phone? Walked off. Bah! Like, I ain't even hesitate. I ain't even hesitate to motherfucking hit the bitch. Cause I'm just like, oh, you want to play about my goddamn phone and shit. I'm talking about, like, you ain't gonna get no money for the phone and shit. Like, that was some broke ass motherfucking shit. Like, motherfuckers really picking up phones and shit. Trying to steal phones and shit like a motherfucker. I'm talking about, you can't do nothing with that bitch after I done reported that bitch stolen and shit. Hold on, I'm looking at the motherfucking comments on Twitch and shit. But yeah, man, you can't really do shit with a goddamn phone and shit. I'm just like, what you gonna do with it? But I was just like, fuck it. I want to fight at this point, because at this point I already took a goddamn loss and shit. So right after I hit the bitch got back up. Her homegirl pepper sprayed the nigga. I'm talking about the adrenaline rushing so motherfucking hard. I ain't even feel the goddamn me being pepper sprayed and shit. I'm talking about I hit the bitch that pepper sprayed me too. And shit, I'm talking about then some big fat ass stub that was with an old dyke ass bitch. I hit this bitch too, and then a nigga came and shit. That nigga came with a mean one and shit. I'm talking about I felt that shit. I'm talking about woke my ass up and shit when he hit my ass and shit, knocked my glasses off my goddamn face and shit. And after I picked my glasses up, boom, I'm talking about as soon as I bent down to pick up my motherfucking glasses, boom, I got caught with another one. My hair got pulled. I ain't even feel my chain getting snatched and shit. Like, it was a nice, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm more mad about the goddamn chain, because that was my first little chain and shit. You know, it was a nice little gold piece, little 14 karat chain and shit. I was mad than a bitch, and I really ain't know my chain was gone to the morning time and shit. Cause I'm talking about, I wasn't even thinking about the chain. I'm thinking about my goddamn phone. I'm talking about that second hit, boy. That nigga hit the fuck out my ass and shit. I ain't gonna lie, but shit, we was scrapping though. I'm talking about, nigga, I'm in a blender and shit. Soon as I got out the blender with them hoes and shit, some nigga trying to get me to walk away. He talking about, bro, you got more money than these motherfuckers and shit, bro. You gonna be alright. I'm just like, fuck that shit. I'm talking about I made my way back to the bitch that picked my phone up. I made sure that bitch felt me and shit because you want to pick up phones, stealing phones and shit. I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah, bitch, you gonna feel me with that shit. Want to pick up motherfuckers' phones and shit. But man, it was all good though, man. Like, besides that shit happened, man, I'm talking about I was having a good ass fucking time. Man, I was having a good ass motherfucking time and shit out there. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I love New Orleans. I love New Orleans. I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably go back out there again and shit, but I would not be by my goddamn self ever again. I lesson learned and shit. Really, you gotta be on point though. It's my fault. I knew where the fuck I was at. But me, hey man, I was just trying to fuck with them hoes out there and shit, man. Shit, I seen all them goddamn hoes and shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So many beautiful bitches out there and shit. That's why I ain't want to bring nobody and shit, cause I'm just like shit. I might run into something out there. I might get lucky, get me a little pussy and shit out there and shit. So I was like, shit, fuck it. But hey, man, I'm talking about they caught my ass and shit. I'm talking about caught my dumb ass lacking and shit, man. That's what they be praying on when they go out there, cause they got a whole lot of broke ass motherfuckers that be out there and shit. What up, Peasy? Yeah, I'm talking about they got a whole bunch of broke ass motherfuckers out there and shit. Man, I'm mad I ain't bring your ass out there, DD. Man, I'm fucking mad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad, bro. I ain't hit nobody up. I ain't let nobody know I was going out there really till I just posted and shit. Hell, nigga, I'm talking about I done been out there so many times and shit. I'm just like, nigga, I'm gonna be good. I did not expect anything bad to fucking happen, and guess what? When you least expected it, shit happens and shit. Like New Orleans wild than a bitch. New Orleans, it's rough out there, man. Appreciate it, man. It's my motherfucking birthday and shit, man. I'm just happy I made it home. Cause it could have been worse than shit. Like my brother, when I was on my way out there, my brother, he was hitting me up. He was like, hey man, come pick my motherfucking pistol. My brother was like, come get my motherfucking pistol, bro. Cause I ain't have my gun shit here. I just caught a DWI back in February. And when I got that DWI, I had my pistol on me and shit. So they took my goddamn shit. So my brother, he was like, come get my pistol and shit. I'm just like, man, I really don't want to get in trouble and get caught with another fucking pistol on me and shit. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Even though I should have took that bitch, I'm happy I didn't have that motherfucker on me and shit, because it would have been on my goddamn person. And me being under the influence, me being the kind of nigga that I am and shit, I would have took that bitch out and busted at them motherfuckers and shit. And over what? My life would have been gone. I would have been fucking locked up in dirty ass Louisiana and shit. And that ain't no motherfucking place I ever want to get fucking locked up at. Nah, I mean, like fuck that shit. Like, man, Louisiana prisons is fucking rough and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I would have. Yeah, man. I got tried on my goddamn birthday and shit, man. Like, it was supposed to be a good weekend and shit. I'm talking about I'm 31, man. Like, I'm fucking 31 years old, man. I fucking made it. Like, I made it to 31. It was supposed to be a good weekend. Like, I went out there on a Friday, came back fucking Saturday. Like, a nigga was not trying to do no goddamn turnaround trip. Like, nigga, I'm talking about I had a whole little ferry ride planned and shit. Like, I'm talking about, nigga, I was in New Orleans and shit. I'm talking about I was ready to go out there and talk some shit. I ain't even get to put on my Cowboys shit, because, boy, you know them dirty ass Saints. Hey, man, if you a Saints fan, fuck them motherfucking Saints. Cowboys going to the Super Bowl this year. Fuck you mean, nigga. Cowboys going to the Super Bowl this year. If you ain't, boy, we going. This is our year. We say it every time, but the Cowboys going to the goddamn Super Bowl this year, man. I ain't lying. Hell, this our year and shit. Man, I ain't even get to put on I got a new fucking Prescott jersey and shit. motherfuckers was talking shit because they was like, I'm a Cowboys fan, and why you get Prescott shit? I ain't gonna lie, I should have got fucking Dig shit. I should have got or CD Lamb and shit, but hey, I'm gonna get that shit next. But man, I ain't even get to rock my Prescott jersey and shit, man. I'm talking about I had to cut my shit. I had to cut my trip short, man. I was mad than a bitch. Like, nigga, I was having a good ass time out there and shit.
My first time coming to New Orleans.
Like, well, I was having a good time, man.
It's okay. You ain't got to bring sand to the beach every time.
See, that's my problem, man. I should have brought sand to the beach. If I would have brought sand to the beach, I wouldn't have been trying to holler at them dirty ass hoes out there. I knew better trying to holler at them dirty ass bitches out there. Hey, man, niggas was just trying to get my dick wet and shit, and I seen that bitch. I seen that bitch in the club, and I started hollering and shit, man.
This
man,
bitch help herself to one of my
I'm talking about I was out there flicking fly in the bitch. Y'all see me got my Gucci glasses on. A nigga still rocking the Kangos and shit like, man, throwback shit. What y'all know about them goddamn Kangos and shit, man? Niggas gonna rock that shit. Turn up. Turn up. Man, if you watching right now, man, it's your boy D Wallace. This is Raw No Vaseline, a motherfucking podcast, man. And this is my fucking New Orleans. Surviving New Orleans and shit, fuck you mean, man? Cause I fucking made it. I came back, man, I'm talking about, it could've been all bad, man. I'm telling you, I seen the nigga get motherfucking stabbed down. Right on Bourbon, I'm talking about, boy, that nigga got fucking stabbed up, man. I'm talking about with a goddamn knife and shit. They stabbed that nigga up, man. I'm talking about, man, I'm drinking on this Jose Cuervo, man. This is my shit right here. I see y'all in the comments. I'm on this Jose Cuervo, man. This is my goddamn shit. I'm talking about, nigga, I was, look at me before all that shit happened, man. I'm talking about I was live, man. I was feeling good. I was feeling good, man. Who that? Nigga, them Cowboys, that's who that. I'm talking about, man, I was feeling so motherfucking lovely, man. And nigga, I ate like 3 goddamn grams of shrooms. I'm talking about, them shrooms had me up here. I'm talking about, man, if you looking at this right now, man, see a shot, take a shot with your boy for my birthday, man. Take a shot with your boy, man. Take a motherfucking shot. Whatever you got on your motherfucking boy, pour that shit up, man. Pour that shit up for your boy, man, because I'm here. Besides all that goddamn bullshit has happened, I ain't gonna lie. They could have probably shot my motherfucking ass and shit because your boy was lacking. I was lacking. Hey, man, I was lacking hard than a goddamn bitch, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was lacking like a motherfucker, man. Like, but you gotta be, man, look at me. I'm talking about my shit, man. My shit cut the fuck up, man. I'm talking about, you should have seen me. I'm talking about, that bitch was leaking, man. I couldn't even feel all that goddamn shit at the time and shit, but man, my shit was fucking leaking, but all that goddamn adrenaline rushing and shit. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm talking about, I really blacked out that night, but when everything came back to me, I'm just like, nah, I dropped my shit because I had my phone in my hand while I'm talking to the little bitch and shit. That's my problem. Trying to holler at these young ass hoes. It was a young ass hoe, man. Why I like these 23-year-old ass bitches, man? Man, I be starting off at 23, man. I really need to up my goddamn age and leave these young ass hoes alone and shit. That's my problem, man. Fucking with these young broke ass bitches and shit, cause them hoes was on some broke ass motherfucking shit. It's always them broke ass bitches on that shit, but hey, man, I was trying to get me some of that goddamn young pussy and shit. I ain't gonna lie, cause the bitch that picked my phone up, hey, man, she was looking good than a bitch, man. I seen the hoe in the club and shit. And when I got down on the street and I seen her again, man, I had to stop and holler at the bitch, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I had me a room up in the quarter. Man, I was trying to bring me something back and shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I started hollering at the hoe, and I remember everything now and shit, but I put my phone in my pocket, man. I did not hear that bitch fall on the ground, but that bitch seen my shit fall. I'm talking about. She took my own sweat rag off my shit, picked that bitch up, wipe. I'm thinking it's her phone she picked up and shit, cause I seen the bitch reach down and pick it up, but I'm thinking it was her phone and shit. I'm talking about she wiped that bitch off and shit. You know, after the conversation and shit, I walked the fuck off. And shit, cause I'm talking about it was so many beautiful fucking women out there and shit. I'm talking about that, man. Them hoes was out there. You hear me? I'm talking about, man, every time you go to New Orleans and shit, you gonna see something. You gonna see something nice out there and shit. But, man, they got down on my motherfucking ass. I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking about, nigga, I got my ass whooped. Not really, because I was really throwing them hoes and shit. But really, man, after a while, it was too many motherfuckers. It was only one of me. I went out there one deep solo and shit. But, man, by the time them local niggas and shit started jumping in and shit, I'm talking about, nigga, we fighting. Yeah, man. I see you, Tommy, man. Really, bro, it was a lot, nigga. It was a lot of niggas and shit. Cause after I beat up the bitches, they you know, it's locals and shit. You know, them locals, they stick together out there and shit. After I put my hands on them bitches and shit, that's when the niggas came and shit. I'm talking about nigga, I'm scrapping, nigga. I'm scrapping hard with these niggas. You heard me? I'm talking about one-on-one. They couldn't fuck with me. They could not fuck with me and shit. I'm talking about after a nigga caught me and shit, I fell, man. I seen my Gucci, nigga, I had on some $500 Gucci frames and shit, nigga. I needed my goddamn glass. I picked them hoes up. Soon as I went and reached for them hoes and shit, nigga, bah, caught my bitch ass. I'm talking about, I already got caught once and shit, but after he caught me and shit, my glasses fell and shit. Went to go reach for them hoes, boom, got caught again and shit. That's when the motherfucker pulled me by my goddamn dreads. Had to snatch my goddamn chain. By the time that shit happened, before you know that shit, nigga, I'm in the goddamn blender getting, like, scrapping them motherfuckers and shit, but I ain't fall. But I'm talking about, as soon as I got up out that bitch, I'm talking about, nigga, I'm fighting motherfuckers one-on-one, lining motherfuckers up and shit. I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot, boy, they was out there. I'm talking about, I'm fighting bitches, studs. Man, I'm talking about, boy, nigga, I was mad in the bitch. I'm talking about, nigga, the adrenaline fucking pumping all through me and shit. Nigga, I'm mad in the bitch. I'm talking about, nigga, I want to smoke. I'm like, fuck that. Nigga talking about you leaking. I'm like, nigga, fuck that shit, bro. I took off my goddamn shirt. I'm talking about, nigga, I'm ready. What's up? I'm talking about, nigga, it took for a nigga to tell me, bro. He was like, bro, the law's coming, fool. I'm talking about security came like a motherfucker. I'm talking about, they was out there. Security motherfucking came out there and shit. Fucking, boy, I'm already pepper sprayed, but I ain't feel none of that shit. I'm talking about, at this point, I just want to fight because I already feel played. I done lost my shit. Not even realized my goddamn chain and got snatched and shit. I ain't realized that shit till the fucking morning and shit. But I'm talking about, nigga, I'm mad at this point. I'm like, fuck that shit, nigga. I want to fight. What's up? I'm just like, after a while, bro, it was too many. It was fucking too many. Nah, I didn't fall, but I stumbled and shit. I didn't fall at all, but I stumbled after that goddamn hit. And nigga came with that power and shit, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, I did not fall, but I stumbled a little bit. I had to get back to my goddamn feet and shit. But after, man, I'm talking about that nigga hit me with a mean one and shit. I'm talking about, nigga, I ain't even know I was cut till I looked in that mirror. I'm like, shit, I am, boy, I was talking about, nigga, I was leaking and shit, nigga. Man, y'all know I had to hop on this bitch and tell y'all what the fuck happened and shit, man. I'm talking about, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't gonna get on this bitch and tell y'all, but I'm just like, nigga, I'm out here podcasting and shit now. I gotta tell y'all what happened and shit. Cause before this shit popped off, man, I'm talking about, I was feeling good. Nigga. I was live, nigga. If you just tuning in, like, y'all gotta see how live I was and shit, man.
My first time coming to New Orleans.
I was live. I was feeling good. I'm talking about.
You ain't gotta
I'm losing all this goddamn weight and shit now. I've been in the gym and shit. Look at me, boy. I ate like 3 grams of shrooms that day. I'm talking about, man, y'all see me and shit, boy. I used to be 250. I used to be 250, nigga.
So I'm at the
Boy, I was 250. I'm talking about y'all see that goddamn weight?
This big bitch.
That weight fucking, that weight slimming down and shit. I'm talking about niggas looking good now and shit. I'm talking about them hoes was choosing on the nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's why I ain't bring nobody out there with me. Cause I always got a bitch to take out there with me and shit, know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, shit, I didn't know I'm gonna get me something out there and shit. So I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna bring nothing out there this time and shit. Man, I ain't even get to try all the goddamn food spots out there. I did not get to try all the goddamn food spots. Cause that nigga Keith Lee, if you know Keith Lee, that nigga a food blogger, popular on TikTok and shit, bro. I saved all these goddamn food spots out there I wanted to fucking try and shit. I ain't get to try none of that shit. I'm talking about I went out there on a Friday, ended up bringing my ass back Saturday and shit. I'm talking about, man, I was live out there. I'm looking so goddamn good and shit, man. I'm looking good than a bitch, man. I ain't gonna lie. And shit, so I just wanted to try my luck and shit out there. But never again. Motherfuckers be talking about, don't bring Sam to the beach next time. I ain't gonna lie, I'm going back out there one day. Ain't no time soon and shit. Next time I go out there, I'm bringing Sam to the beach. I don't want none of them local hoes and shit, no more. I don't want no bitch out in New Orleans again. I ain't trying my luck with that shit. Even if I bring a bitch or I bring some niggas with me and shit, man, I ain't going out there by myself, nigga. I ain't getting caught lacking in New Orleans ever a fuck again, cause that's what the fuck happened, man. I was lacking. And when you lacking, that's the shit that happens when you motherfucking lacking and shit. Talking about, if y'all see my goddamn eye, I'm talking about, boy, you see that shit?
I ain't never had to scrap that hard in my motherfucking life.
And shit. That's what happens when you're not on all 10, when you're not alert. When you stay ready, you're gonna be ready all the time. And hey, man, I guess I wasn't ready. I was full of that goddamn shit. And that's what happens and shit when you not alert and shit. When you not on fucking point. Like, hey, man, it only take a few motherfucking seconds and shit for some bad shit to motherfucking happen and shit, man. You gotta stay alert all fucking times and shit. Know what I'm saying? You gotta be on point. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I see you, Ty. I should have brought you. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was trying to do my own thing, and I'm so mad I ain't have your ass with me. But nigga, you short than a bitch. Y'all see that you short than the hoe, nigga. What you was gonna do? What you was gonna do, nigga, and shit, bro? Your short ass and shit, bro. You was already fucked up when I was with your ass and shit. Nigga, I had to leave your ass and shit. I was trying to fuck with some hoes and shit, man. But hey, man, I'm just so motherfucking happy I made it back home and shit, because so much shit would have went wrong. Nigga, I probably would have lost my life out there and shit. I ain't no telling what could have fucking happened. Because I seen a nigga fucking leaking out there and shit. I'm talking about, I watched this nigga get jugged. I'm like, damn. And then when I was on my way to New Orleans, some nigga was like, Joe's my motherfucking ass. He was like, man, you gotta be careful and shit. Talking about, nigga, the city bad right now. He was like, I just left from New Orleans and shit. The city bad right now, shit, man. Be careful. I was like, he asked me, it was a white man too, on this motherfucking Harley. He was like, bro, you got your things on you? I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie. I called a DWI and they took my shit. He was like, fuck that shit. You need to get another one and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going to the fucking gun show and I'm finna get me another one and shit. But I was, man, it was like, man, be careful out there and shit, man, because shit, the city bad right now. But, you know, I wasn't on point. Nigga, I went out there, got full of that goddamn shit, and paid the consequences and shit, trying to holler at these goddamn hoes and shit. I paid the goddamn consequences, my nigga. I'm trying to holler at some hoes. Yeah, man. Hey, man, you right, bro. I could have got my ass stanked out there and shit, nigga. New Orleans ain't the guy. Man, that's murder capital, nigga. Murder capital. They call that bitch murder capital for a fucking reason, my nigga. I could have got my ass stanked out there and shit. I ain't gonna lie. Went out there fucking lacking and shit around them motherfuckers and shit. And shit, man. I was out there lacking. Man, you right, man. Them hoes. Man, you better go back and replay this shit after I get done this shit, because I'm talking about, man, I know y'all was waiting and shit for the goddamn story, but I'm talking about them hoes gonna get you in trouble every time. I ain't gonna lie, these hoes been getting me in trouble, man. Really, I got myself in trouble and shit because, man, I wasn't on point. If I was on motherfucking point, this shit wouldn't have been happening. if I wasn't out there trying to be a little thot for my birthday and shit, I wouldn't have got my ass whooped and shit, bro. But I ain't get whooped too bad and shit because that nigga really was out there squabbling and shit. But hey, man, if I was on point, none of this shit would have happened and shit, man. But hey, man, if you tuning in right now, it's your boy D Wallace. This is Raw No Vaseline, the motherfucking podcast. And I got my ass whooped in New Orleans, man, bro. I got my ass handed to me, man. I'm talking about, boy, I got my ass whooped out there, man. I'm talking about, I'm mad. I still ain't got no phone, so if you been calling my phone trying to reach out to me and shit, I'm on my Wi-Fi and shit right now. I'm waiting on my new phone to come in the goddamn mail and shit right now, but really fuck that phone. I'm mad at my goddamn chain and shit. I'm naked in the bitch now. I wanted my little chain. You know, it wasn't much and shit, but still, it was my first chain, 14 carats and shit, you know what I'm saying? 14 karat Miami Cuban and shit, man. That was my first chain and shit, and that bitch got snatched like a motherfucker and shit. But if you watching this bitch right now, if you seeing this right now, it's my 31st birthday, man. So if you watching this shit right now, y'all gotta take a shot with your boy. Cause it's my birthday, man. Take a shot with your nigga. Take a motherfucking shot, man. Pull that shit up right now and take a motherfucking shot with your boy. Man, nigga feeling good, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I was feeling bad than a bitch because I ain't gonna lie. 2023, it's been my worst fucking year. This has been my worst fucking year. I'm talking about, I have been learning lessons the hard way like a motherfucker and shit. Like, I done already, a nigga unemployed and shit right now. I lost one of the best jobs I ever had and shit. I'm talking about, it was my fault then how I lost my job and shit. But I'm talking about, man, a nigga been going through it this year. And I really wasn't gonna do anything for my birthday. But I was like, you know what? I gotta celebrate my goddamn birthday, nigga. Cause I'm still alive to fucking celebrate my birthday and shit. So I'm just like, I gotta do something. So I'm just like, you know what? I always have a good time in New Orleans and shit. So I'm taking my motherfucking ass down to New Orleans, and that's what I did. I took my ass down to New Orleans and shit. And I wasn't on point. Like, man, wherever you fucking go, whether you get full of that shit, it's on you to stay on point and shit, because somebody always trying to catch a nigga lacking and shit. You know, where you go, it's always a grimy motherfucker trying to catch you lacking and shit. Like, no matter where you go, you gotta stay on all tens. You gotta stay alert and shit, because you never know when some bad shit can happen and shit. And hey, man, I was lacking. You know what I'm saying? Bad shit happen when you lacking and shit. It's always a motherfucker waiting, praying on a nigga like me. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was fucked up. I was full of that goddamn shit. I ate about 3 grams of that goddamn shrooms and shit. I'm talking about, I'm feeling good. I was feeling so motherfucking lovely and shit. But hey, man, I'm just so motherfucking happy that I made it back home. I made it to my kids, cause so much shit could have been wrong and shit. So much shit could have happened. So much shit could have been wrong and shit. I'm talking about, I'm still here though. I am still here. I'm talking about, I'm still here to tell y'all this my goddamn stories. I'm still here to entertain y'all motherfuckers and shit, to push out this goddamn content and shit. Cause I'm talking about, my nigga, my shit could have ended out there. I'm talking about, nigga, I just left the murder capital, nigga. They call that bitch the murder capital for a reason. And nigga, I'm talking about niggas getting their ass whacked out there and shit. I'm talking about, I just seen the nigga all jugged up and shit. I'm talking about my nigga. Yeah, they know when you ain't from out there and shit. They already know and shit. I'm talking about a nigga, I was looking like a mark. I was looking like a mark that night. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely was looking like a mark that night and shit. Got my bitch ass. I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking about nigga got my pussy ass and shit, bro. My pussy ass got handed to me and shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna call myself a pussy and shit right now and shit, because nigga, I was lacking and shit, man. I wasn't on alert, man. I wasn't on my goddamn shit, man. And them motherfuckers was looking at me like a motherfucking pussy and shit. So they got down on my ass and shit. Know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I don't fault them though and shit, because I'm the one that dropped my goddamn phone and shit. I dropped that motherfucker and wasn't even paying the motherfucking attention. And when the bitch picked that shit up, I'm talking about, I'm steady, bro. The bitch was looking so goddamn good, man. You know, I love them young hoes and shit, man. The bitch was looking good, man. I want a little piece of that pussy, man. I seen that bitch. I'm just like, goddamn, come here, bitch. I want a piece of that pussy. And man, that's what happened, man. I was focused on them goddamn hoes and wasn't focused on the goddamn motion. I wasn't focused on what the fuck was going on, man. I'm just looking at that bitch. That bitch was looking so right and so motherfucking tender. And I want a piece of them goddamn chicken tenders and shit, goddamn it. That's my problem, man. That's my problem right there, bro. Them hoes gonna get you in trouble every motherfucking time and shit, man. Nigga, fuck these hoes, bro. Like, stay on your motherfucking shit, my nigga. Fuck these hoes, my nigga, and shit. Them hoes gonna get you in trouble, man. And I got myself in some trouble trying to fuck with these goddamn hoes and shit, man. That's why I ain't bring nothing out there with me, because I'm just like, man, shit, fuck it. I don't need to bring nothing with me this time. I'm looking good and shit, losing all this goddamn weight, nigga, clothes fitting and shit. I'm talking about, nigga, I'm in my skinny jeans and shit right now. Know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, bro, nigga looking good, man. Nigga losing this goddamn weight and shit. I'm talking about a nigga looking good. I ain't never looked so good, bro. 31 looks so goddamn good on me, and I'm just happy that I'm here. I'm just happy that I'm motherfucking here, nigga. I'm here, nigga, cause my shit could have got ended, nigga. I'm talking about I could have lost my goddamn life this weekend, but guess what? I'm here. I'm still here. You know, I got a little shiny and shit. You know, I got a little black eye and everything and shit, but I'm still here, nigga. I'm still here, nigga. I made it, nigga. I survived that goddamn shit. Nigga, my kids still got their motherfucking daddy and shit. I'm happy I ain't had that damn thing on me, cause I would have shot one of them motherfuckers and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I felt played. So when that shit went down and shit, bitch said she ain't have my goddamn phone and shit. I'm just like, bitch, you ain't got it, bitch. I know what the fuck happened. Bitch, I know you got it. So as soon as that bitch said she ain't got it, pulled out a goddamn taser, nigga, I'm talking about, nigga, flashed out and shit. I'm talking about, nigga, I was ready, nigga. I want the motherfucking smoke, nigga. I'm talking about, nigga, I want it, nigga. I'm talking about, nigga, what's up? What's happening, nigga? What's up? I'm talking about knock that pretty ass bitch out, shit. I want a little piece of that pussy too. But I knocked her little pretty ass out and shit. Bitch had a little stud with it and shit. Knock that dyke ass bitch out. See, y'all motherfucking studs and shit think y'all niggas. Y'all ain't niggas. Y'all may be some nigga bitches, but a nigga like me, I'ma knock a motherfucking stud out. I'ma knock a bitch out every day. I put my hands on bitches. And when I feel played, I'ma knock you out. I don't give a fuck if you a nigga or a bitch. You can catch these hoes. And that's what fucking happened. I felt played. The motherfuckers had to come with it and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was fighting them motherfuckers and shit. I'm talking about nigga caught me though. After I got through fighting them motherfucking hoes, the nigga came with it. I'm talking about that nigga came with some motherfucking power. Hit my bitch ass and shit. Knocked my goddamn glasses off. $500 Gucci frames and shit, bro. I needed my glasses. Picked them bitches right back up. Got knocked. Got hit again. Talking about caught my bitch ass and shit. And I'm talking about I'm just in a motherfucking squad. I'm just out there fighting. And after a while, it was too many motherfuckers and I couldn't fucking hold them. I couldn't hold them niggas, but guess what? I held my motherfucking own by my motherfucking self. And I'm talking about I was out there, nigga. I'm talking about I was out there scrapping, nigga. I was out there fighting for my motherfucking life and shit. Now I'm saying I ain't never had to fight so goddamn hard in my motherfucking life, but hey, man, I should be mad right now. I should be mad after all that goddamn bullshit. I should be mad, but guess what? I ain't mad because it got a lot of motherfuckers that ain't here. Got a lot of motherfuckers that ain't make it to the day. Got a lot of motherfuckers that ain't wake up this morning. And I woke up. Nigga, I'm still here. I'm still here to entertain y'all motherfuckers and shit. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. My kids still got they motherfucking daddies and shit. And man, that's what motherfucking happened on my motherfucking recap and my motherfucking weekends to New Orleans. So, man, I just had to tell y'all motherfuckers my story and shit. I'm just happy I'm fucking here. Man, this is Vaseline, the motherfucking podcast. And nigga, I'm out this bitch.